Using the Format functionality, I can set and clear formats that apply to measures, dimensions, and exceptions. I can make changes to single or multiple measures, dimensions, and exceptions, and apply these changes across one, many, or all views in the workspace. To get started, I'll click Menu on the Quick Access toolbar. Then, I will click Format. And finally, Edit Styles and Exceptions. Here, I can see my choices for the Styles tab on how to find what I want to format. I can select by type or visible views. And finally, I can even search for a measure. I will start by typing in part of the name of the measure I am looking for. I can now see all the matches, and I will select the measure that I want to format. After I make my selection, I can see my formatting choices changed based on the kind of measure I selected. I need it to stand out better, so I will choose the Cell Format drop-down arrow in the Basic Formatting section. I will select the color yellow so that row is easier to spot quickly. I then decide that I want to see cells that fall out of a certain acceptable range. This is where the Exceptions tab comes in handy. I'll start by clicking the Add Condition button for numeric exceptions. I will click the Condition drop-down arrow and select greater than or equal, and type in the value of 300. For the background, I will choose green using the Cell Format drop-down arrow. I have a second condition, so once again I will click on Add Condition. By default, I see the less than or equal choice, which is the one I want. This time, I will type in the value 100. I will choose red for that background using the Cell Format drop-down arrow. A nice feature is the Apply to Views drop-down menu. Here, I can see all the views, and I have the option to select other views to apply the formatting I have just created. I will click Save so I can view my formatting choices. Now I can see the measure is indeed in yellow, and that any value that falls out of my range appears green or red. Another way to get to the formatting dialog box is to right-click on a cell and select Format. The summary at the top once again shows the currently selected measure and view based on the cell that I right-clicked on, which is what the format will apply to. I have the option to adjust it, but in this case, I don't have to. Also, I can see the selection panel is hidden. To see it, all I have to do is click the pencil icon for current selection to unhide that area as shown here. I will click Cancel to return to my workspace. In this next example, I want to format a dimension header. To apply header formatting to a dimension, I'll select the required dimension from the Apply To drop-down list. Then I can select the views to which I want to apply the dimension header formatting. After I review the selection, I can use the formatting options to format the header. I'll then preview it and then click Apply and then Save. A really nice feature in RPAS Cloud Edition is the ability to restore the original formatting quickly and easily. I will click again on Menu, then click Format, and now I can click Restore Format. Next, I click on From Template. As you can see, my template has been cleared of all my formatting, and I can once again proceed with my work.